Alright, Title 49, Transportation, Subtitle B, Other Regulation Relating to Transportation, Chapter 12, Transportation Security Administration, Department of Transportation, Transportation Security Administration, Department of Homeland Security, Subchapter D, Maritime Surface Transportation Security, Part 1520, General Rules, Subpart A, General. Alright, Subpart A, General, 1571. The part applied with the person involved with the maritime surface transportation is referred in Subchapter 1573 with the terms under the subchapter the addition of the definition 1503, 1505, 1503 through 102. Subchapter A, following terms, with the subchapter educate, meaning make an administrative determination of the application's needs to the exchange of the subchapter information on the merits of the issue raised with the alien means any person not a citizen of the national United States. Alien registration means with the number of the issue with the Department of Homeland to an individual who he or she becomes the lawful permanent resident of the United States pertaining to the other lawful non-citizen status. Applicant meaning for the person who has applied for the border and security threat assessment in the defined the subject of the commercial driver's license you defined in Title 49 383.5. Contractor meaning for the person or organization provided the service of the owner and operative regulator under the subchapter of the consistent with a specific understanding of the arrangement with the understanding can be written contract for the information agreement that reflects ongoing relation between the parties. Convicted means any plea with a guilty with a no contender, any fine with a guilty except for the finding with the guilty subsequently overturned with appeal with a pardon with the expunged for the purpose of the subject with the conviction expunged with the conviction with the removal of the individual's criminal history record with no legal disability with the restriction associated with the expunged conviction other than the fact of the conviction that may be used with the sense of the purpose of the subsequent conviction with addition with the individual allowed the withdrawal of the original plea with a guilty no contender. Enter the plea of no guilty. In this case, the subsequently dismissed the individual is no longer considered to have the conviction for the purpose of the subchapter. Determination of the no security threat means if the administrative department determined by the TSA that have the individual does not pose a security threat, warranting denial of the HME or TWIC. Employee means the individual who is engaged with the contract with the owner and operator regulated in the subchapter with the contractor, owner, and operator regulated under the subchapter with the terms include the directors employed with the contractor, employed with the authorized representative with an immediate supervisor, individuals who are self-employed. Federal Maritime Security Coordinator with the same meaning with the defined in Title 46 U of the Standard Code 7103A2G with the captain of the port, COTP, exercise authority with the captain of the port zone described in Title 33 Part 3 with the port facility security officer described in this international ship port facility security or ISPS Code Part A, final determination, threat assessment, and final administrative determination with the TSA, including the resolution related to the appeal with the individual purpose of imposed with the security threat of the warranty with the denial of the HME or the hazard material endorsement of the TWIC. Hazard material endorsement or HME means the authorization of individual transport hazard material of the commerce indication that must be with the individual commerce with the driver's license provided with the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration. Regulation under Title 49 CFR Part 383, immediate supervisor, manager, supervisor, agent of the owner, and operative extent of the individual performing the work of sensitive security employee. 2. Supervisor otherwise direct with the performance of the sensitive security employee with the imprisonment, immediate with the conflict with the imprisonment of the jail with the institution of criminal, insane with the full-time base with the person with the sensitive imposed with the result of the criminal conviction. Finding non-guilty reason with the insane with the time spent with the confined with the restricted with the halfway half with the treatment facility with a similar institution presumed with the sentence imposed with the result with the criminal conviction. Finding no guilty. Finding of the not guilty by reason of the insanity does not constitute the imprisonment for the purpose of the rule. Incarceration means confined with the otherwise restricted with the jail type, the institute with the halfway half of the treatment facility, any other institution on a full or part-time basis, the presumed the sentence imposed with the result with criminal conviction. Finding no guilty about a reason of the insanity. Initial determination threat assessment meaning the initial administrative determination of the TSA. The applicant poses the security threat, meaning warranting denial of the hazardous material endorsement of the TWIC. Initial determinant threat assessment with immediate revocation, meaning the initial administrative determination which will pose security threat with the warrants immediate revocation of the hazardous material endorsement and validation of the TWIC. In case of the hazardous material endorsement, the state must identify whether revoke the hazardous endorsement, and if the TSA with the issue of the determination threat assessment and immediate revocation, and in the case of the TWIC, the TSA invalidates TWIC with the TSA issue the determination of the threat assessment, immediate revocation, and validity means the action of the TSA with the take with the credential and operative of the report or loss, stolen, and damage of no longer need with the TSA with the determined the applicant does not meet with the security threat assessment with the Title 49 CFR Part 1572. Law permanent resident, that means with any lawful or admitted with a permanent resident with a defined in Title 8, U.S. Code 1101A20, maritime facility, same meaning as facility together with the OCS or outer continental shelf facility defined in Title 33, CFR 101-105. Mental health facility means a mental institution, mental hospital, sanitarium, the psychiatric facility, the any other facility provided with a diagnosed licensed profession with a mental retardation, mental illness, including psychiatric or of the general hospital. National of the United States, meaning the citizen of the United States, of the person who, not with the citizen, owns an permanent allegiance to the United States, with the defined in Title 8, U.S. Code 11101A22, and included America, Samoa, and Swahili Islands. Revocation meaning the termination, devotion, recession, invalidation, cancellation, withdrawal of the privilege duties with the covenant with the has material endorsement with the TWIC with the TSA with the applicant with the summary, the security, the red assessment standard, the Title 49, CFR, Power 1572. Secure area means the area on the board of the vessel facility or continental shelf facility over the owner and operator implementing the security measure for the access for the control of the defined with the Coast Guard approved the security plan with the design for the passenger access for the public areas. This is any of those defined in the Title 33 CFR 104, 106, 105, 106, respect with the vessel operating the way that is provided in Title 46 U.S. Standard Code 8103B3A or B that has no security area of the facility subject to the Title 33 CFR Part Chapter 1, Subchapter H of the Part 105 of the approval of the Coast Guard with the designated that only those portions of the facility directly connected with the maritime transportation or risk of involved with the transportation security incident as a secure area. Sensitive security employees, purpose of the part means sensitive employee as defined in Title 15 and 1583, 1582, 1584, 3 with the Health Security sensitive of the job function. The purpose of the part means for the job function identified with Appendix B with the Part 1580, Appendix B, Part 1582, and Appendix B, 1584 of the Health Security threat means an individual to TSA determined suspect with opposing threat with the national security, transportation security of the terrorism. TWIC meaning the transportation worker identification credential meaning with the federal biometric credential issue for the individual to TSA determined the individual is assigned with a security threat. Withdrawal initial determination threat assessment the document over the TSA issues as the issuing the information initial determination security threat with the TSA determines if the individual does not pose a security threat warrants details. Homeland hazard material and endorsement or transportation worker identification credentials. 1575, fraud initial classification record with no person may cause the cause to be made, attempt the cause to attempt any of the following fraudulent, intentionally false statement that any of the record report with the kept made, and you for the show of the complaint subchapter, excite for the privileges of the subchapter, any reproduction, alteration, fraudulent purpose of any of the record report, security program, access medium, identification medium, issue within the subchapter, presumably the same within the subchapter, 1577. Security responsibility employees over the other person. No person with the tamper that interfere with the compromise, modified, attempt with the circumvent, or call with another person with the tamper with the interfere with the compromise, modified, attempt with the circumvent, any security measure implemented under the subchapter. 2. Enter with the be present with the security with the irrestricted area with the comply with the security with the measures applied with the required with the subchapter control with the action for the presence of the movement in such area. Used in allowed with use allowed to be with the cause to be with approved access of the medium and identification medium and authorized access of the presence of the movement of the person vehicle with the security with the restricted area with any other manner with which was issued by the appropriate authority the requirements of the subchapter. B. The proper revision of the paragraph A of the section does not apply with conducting inspection, testing, determining, complying with the subchapter authorized by the TSA with the Department of Homeland officials working with the TSA or 2. Owner operator when acting in accordance with the procedure describing security plan with the program with the TSA with the 1579 compliance and inspection enforcement. Each person subject to the requirements of the subchapter must allow the TSA with the other authorized Department of Homeland Security official at any time with a responsible manner with advanced notice for the enter for the access, inspect with the test property facility, the equipment and operation to view with the inspect with the copy of the records necessary for the care of the TSA for security related with statutory regulatory authorities, including the authority to warn access threats for the transportation and for security related laws, regulation, directives, requirements, inspect with maintain lead test security facility equipment and systems, ensure adequacy security measures for the transportation passenger and cargo, oversee implementation, ensure for the adequacy of the security measures for the owner and operating conveyance of the vehicle for the transportation facility, infrastructure, the other assets related to the transportation review, the security plan, and programs are determined complying with the requirements of the chapter carry over the such for the duty for the exercise of the powers relating to the transportation security with the administration TSA consider the property with the extent of the authorized by law. Acts at the request of the TSA. Each owner or operator with the subject of the requirements of the subchapter must provide evidence complying with the chapter, including a copy of the records. See the TSA will authorize the DHS to remain without advance notice of the president within the air with any vehicle conveyancing with the terminal with the other facility covered by the chapter with the access from information identification media issued. Prove that any owner covered by this chapter within order to inspect with the test complying with the form such to with the TSA made it direct. TSA inspector for the other authorized Department of Homeland Security officials working on the TSA will, on request, present with a credential examination for the credentials, but may be photocopied otherwise reproduced. May not be photocopied otherwise reproduced. That was subpart A15 and subpart A general. Hold on. Alright, that was subpart A general.